Welcome to TPM Now, the video series talking about transportation performance management. And I want to welcome Carlos Braceras, the Executive Director of the Utah Department of Transportation, who I'll be interviewing today. Welcome, Carlos.
Thank you, Matt. I'm excited to be here with you.
Great. As CEO of a large state department, you undoubtedly have contact with political bodies at local, state, and national levels. What challenges have you had in communicating information about transportation performance management to these officials?
Most of my job is actually communicating the complex works of a Department of Transportation to elected officials who are charged with really making those big decisions for the investment of the public's money. And so in terms of the complications, I think we have to understand that we live in this world, and it seems natural for us to talk about things like, IRI and pavement condition, or overall pavement condition index, or bridge sufficiency. We speak a different language, and we have to recognize that we have to take the time to help our elected officials understand really what we're talking about and not assume they understand what we're talking about.
How has technology helped Utah DOT to communicate and get buy-in from stakeholders, whether it's the traveling public, elected officials, or MPOs, transit agencies?
Right now, technology is changing our world in ways that are dramatic, and it's happening very quickly beneath us. We are all agencies that are data rich. We have tons of data. We're not agencies right now that are really knowledge rich. And so we're continually working to find ways to be able to take all that data and transform that into knowledge that will help us make better decisions. And we need to be able to take this, and we consciously operate in our performance management system at several levels. We operate what we call a strategic level. These are things that the public and elected officials can see, can understand, they kind of feel in the seat of their pants as they drive down our roads. And then we have tactical measures that really support those. They sit below that. It's a foundational element, and that's what our technical experts use to be able to help make those recommendations up to our elected officials. And so without technology and the ability to bring together all of this data in a way that is, it's more visual, and it helps you communicate very complex ideas in simpler ways, we would not be able to have this advanced level of conversation.
Last question, what advice would you give to a state DOT that is struggling with implementing a technology solution for transportation management, reporting, visualization, or analysis?
I think as I look back in time, what I see as one of our successes is we decided early on to keep it simple and to not focus on all of our assets and don't focus on the technology. This is a business case. This is a business system. And try to understand what business decisions are important for you to make and focus on a few assets. Get that process right. Get the people within your organization understanding why this is important and why it makes a difference for their responsibilities that they have. You have to have full buy-in within your organization as to the why. I think that sometimes we jump past the why too quickly, and we need to make sure that we're always reinforcing why are we doing that, why is it important. And honestly, we love chasing that that shiny object, the technology. I love technology, but at the end of the day, the most important thing is that business case.
All right. Well, Carlos, I know you're a busy person. Thanks for joining us today on TPM Now.
Thank you very much, Matt.
All right.